Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am going to be breaking down my favorite recitation of Qari Khalil al-Husary. If you don't know who I am, I try my best to help busy Muslims with their Quran recitation. With that all being said, let's get straight into the video.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تكونوا كالذين كفروا وقالوا لإخوانهم إذا ضربوا في الأرض أو كانوا غزا لو كانوا عندنا ما ماتوا وما قتلوا ليجعل الله ذلك حسرة في قلوبهم والله يحيي ويميت والله بما تعملون بصير.
There's one thing about this recitation, right? I have a very, very vivid memory about. I was driving a lovely brother from Coventry back to where I am, and I was listening to this particular recitation again and again and again in the car, right? And you can see it's only 3 minutes long, but just because of how precise the Sheikh is in his Quran, I just had to continue listening to it, and it was really, really amazing. What I'll do for the rest of the video, I'll try pinpoint some things which I think are really, really beautiful about the way which the Sheikh he recites it. And hopefully you can share the same feelings with me about this specific recitation, inshallah. For example, right here, right? So I could pause it every single word, but otherwise this would probably be like a 1 hour video. But usually when the letter Hamza has a kasra, a lot of people make it into a ya. So instead of saying in this word, wala in, making the Hamza clear, a lot of people would recite it as wala yin with a ya. Right? Just listen again how clearly the Shaykh recites it. Likewise also here, kasra was there depending on what part of the world you are from. Its sound is E. And I say this is like one of the most important, or from the most important aspects of reciting the Quran, to make it sound beautiful, that you get the harakat sounds correct. Because at the end of the day, you're reciting an Arabic Quran. You want to make sure that the sounds you are reciting are Arabic sounds. So do not say like here. The Shaykh doesn't say قتلتم, right? It says E, قتل. It's really clear E. Listen to it again. Likewise again, the kasr on the lam, lil, not lal. Also here is something called huruf lin, where you have the letter waw, preceded by a fatha. It can be any letter, it can be a ba, jim, qaf, doesn't matter, but waw preceded by fatha. And the sound that this gives is aw, and not o. It's actually really, really sad. A lot of reciters, sometimes even imams at the masjids, I wouldn't say it changes the meaning, but it's not the most correct. Instead of saying ow, they'll say o. And what they'll do, what happens when they do that is you've now taken away from the quality of the hamza and the fatha, which is ow. But if you say o, then your fatha is o, right? O, right? Instead of o, ow, ow. Listen again. Listen very, very carefully to this.
سبيل الله أو متم لمغفرة من الله ورحمة خير مما يجمعون ولئن متم أو قتلتم
Right, again, ow, not o.
إن متم أو قتلتم لإلى الله تحشرون.
Allahu Akbar. This is so precise, and may Allah have mercy upon the Shaykh and allow us to recite the Quran with such proficiency. You hear the letter ra here in the word turja'un. Now when a letter has a kasra, you have to stop on that letter. You can't bounce off it or give it extra sound unless it is a letter of qalqala, right? Qaf, ta, ba, jim, dal. However, the letter ra is a little bit different because the letter ra has a quality called takrir. Means you have to repeat it. And obviously, I need to train this myself a lot more. It doesn't sound as well as close or how it should be sounding, like to a perfection level, if we can call it that. But the Shaykh, he listen how he controls those repetitions. He doesn't go overboard, nor does he fall short in the word turja'un. Obviously, I need to work on mine, but let's listen to this again.
فبما رحمة من الله لنت لهم ولو كنت فظا غليظ القلب لانفضوا من حولك.
Again, you can hear very clearly the kasra on the lam, right? He didn't say hawluk, not look, leak, hawlik.
فاعف عنهم واستغفر لهم.
Again on the letter ra, because letter ra is one of the, I would say one of the most, I don't want to say complicated, but it's got the most rules to it. Sometimes it's going to be heavy, sometimes it's going to be light, right? It's got takrir, like we mentioned before, this repetition thing. Now when the ra is light, for example here, tell, feed, it's really hard to do it sometimes, right? And for me anyway, this is something I struggle with. I always used to make the letter ra heavy. So in the past, I would say tell, fir. But with practice, I try to get it more light, tell, feed. But the way the Shaykh is it's really, really nice. Listen to it again.
فاعف عنهم واستغفر لهم وشاورهم في الأمر.
Again, you can hear the kasr on the ya, fil amr. There's actually something here I want to mention, again on the letter ra, so beautiful. Usually when a letter has a sukoon, or let's look at this word amr, you need to make the ra heavy, right? Because you look at the letter before it, that's got sukoon. Look at the letter before it, it's got hamza. Lovely. So it's got fatha. Amazing. But here, it's really hard to do it because there's two sukoons in a row, right? The fatha, or the vowel, comes all the way two letters before the ra. So you have your hamza with the fatha, and then you have your meme with the sukoon, and then the ra with the sukoon. So most people will focus and divert their attention to making that meme audible. And now some people then struggle to make that ra even visible, audible, amr, and then to make that ra even heavy, it takes a lot of practice and skill. And here the Shaykh, he does it amazing. Allahumma barik. May Allah reward him and have mercy upon him. Ameen.
شاورهم في الأمر
Allahu Akbar. I need to listen to it again. Amr. It's just amazing. This is again.
شاورهم في الأمر فإذا عزمت فتوكل على الله إن الله يحب المتوكلين.
Okay, Allahumma barik. That is it for this video, inshallah. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. Let me know if there are any other recitations. They can't be that long, something like 3-4 minutes long, that you want me to react to or give my thoughts on. Feel free to comment them down below. If you can send the link with it as well, that'd be amazing. And I know I mentioned quite a few qaida, like principles, and like, okay, wow, Naeem, you mentioned a lot of things here and there. If you do want to find all of these principles which I mentioned in a systematic way and go through them for free, then there will be a link in the description. Feel free to join that, go through it. It's just there for you to benefit for free. I'm not trying to get anything off from you. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one, inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.